My name is Emmy. I am 30 years old. I married into a rich family. My husband comes from a diamond business family. Jewelry, luxury, expensive gifts. People said I was lucky. They said, "You are living a dream." I lived in a big house. I wore beautiful dresses. I never worried about money. He gives me beautiful clothes. We live in a big, expensive house. But I was not free, even though people say I am a very lucky woman. At first, our marriage was quiet. Then small things began to change. I wanted to work. I wanted to teach art. My husband smiled and said, "Why do you need a job? I take care of everything." I wanted to paint again. That was my dream. He said, "My love, you don't need that anymore." Slowly, care became control. One day, my colorful clothes disappeared. In their place were expensive dresses, white, beige, gray. He said, "These look better on you. You are my wife." I felt cold inside, but I stayed silent. One day, he bought me a gift, a rare golden canary, very expensive, very beautiful. The bird lived in a golden cage. Food every day, water every day, no danger, just like me. One afternoon, I found my old painting stand. I went into the garden. I painted. For the first time in years, I felt alive. Then my husband came home early. He looked at me and frowned. "You are dirty," he said. "We have guests tonight." He took the brush from my hand. He told someone to take the stand away. I stood there in the sun, feeling very small. That day, I understood something. I was not his partner. I was his decoration. One morning, I fed the bird. I forgot to close the cage door. The door stayed open. The bird did not fly away. It stayed inside the cage, quiet, still. I stood there and watched. Then I realized something. The cage door was open, but the fear was still inside the bird, just like me. Indeed, I am now that little bird in the cage. Years passed. I looked at the bird. Then I looked at myself. What is the difference between us? We both had food. We both had safety. We both lived in gold, but we could not fly. That moment changed me. I became the perfect wife. I smiled when he wanted. I wore what he chose. On our 5th anniversary, he surprised me. He sold my father's house. He did not ask me. He said, "We are moving to a new city, a better life." Something woke up inside me. I realized the truth. He did not love me. He owned me. That night, we had a big party. Everyone said I was lucky. My husband held me tightly and spoke about our future. He expected me to smile, but I said, "No." The room went silent. "I am not going with you," I said. "You can buy houses," I told him. "You can buy clothes, but you cannot buy me." I took off my ring. I placed it on the table. My life belongs to me. And I walked out. Freedom is scary. Freedom is uncertain. But a cage, even a golden one, is still a cage. I understood one truth. Comfort is not happiness. Control is not love. I opened the cage wider. The bird moved, slowly, carefully. Then it flew. Not far, but free. I took my first step too. I left with nothing. No money, no plan. But the air felt free. Today, my life is small but real. I live in a tiny apartment. I wear old clothes. I paint again. I am not rich, but I am free, and I am finally myself. Remember this. A golden cage is still a cage. Comfort is not worth your freedom. Love is not control. Sometimes losing everything is how you find yourself again. I was rich, but I was not alive. Now my life is simple, but it is mine. If you feel trapped, even in a beautiful life, ask yourself one question. Is this love or just a golden cage? Freedom always begins with one small step.